What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing kind of a first impression, but kind of mostly just like a new at the drugstore kind of video for you guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing some new products from Covergirl. I'm going to be reviewing their True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I have some of their like peach collections. I have some of their chocolate collections. I have the Chocoholic palette and the face palette right here. The peach blush, the peach highlighter, etc. I have a lot of little things right here as you can see. So if you want to see that, then you're going to have to keep on watching. As you can see, I have nothing on my face because we're just going to dive right into a foundation. Now, I will say this. This is technically not a first impression from Covergirl because I have bought this foundation. I tried to do a foundation wear test on it, and it was just such a weird formula. So this is the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, Comfort Matte Transfer Resistant, and I'm in the shade L60, which is like a light nude, I think that's called. It has these micro little specks of like, I don't know, I'm gonna say like mattifying pigment or something, but they literally look like little tiny little white balls on your face, and it's so obnoxious. I'm gonna try to apply it a different way because I've been seeing people apply it and they have the same issues, but there might be a different way I can apply it just to see if it will work better for me. So we're gonna go right in. We're gonna try it out and see what happens. So we'll see what will happen now. I am not done with my face, obviously. I only applied just a small amount, but right now I'm still getting them, like the little white little balls of mattifying powder of something. I really don't know what it is, but I still am getting them. I don't know what the hell kind of formula this is. I do like a comfort matte finish, so I am hoping that I can look past them. Anyway, so now my skin's not loving me today, and I'm not loving it right now. So honestly, it's whatever. I'm gonna go put on some concealer, and I'm going to set my face, and we'll get started with the rest of these products. My concealer is on, my powder is on, my brows are done. It's looking pretty good so far. The foundation does look a lot better now that I did all of that. The little white ball things, if you will, kind of went away after I did set my face with the powder, which is really nice. Now we're just going to dive right into the Covergirl Peach Punch collection. So I have 3 pieces of it. I actually have the eyeshadow palette, which I'm going to go in later on. But I have the highlighter palette, which is peach scented, and I have a highlighter as well. I think this one just highlighter. It really does not have a name to it. But I will say this right now though, the smell of them is really nice. Remind me of the Too Faced Peach collection, which honestly everybody's come out with Peach collection this summer for some reason. But it smells really good. It does have like a strong peach scent to it, so it does smell really nice. It doesn't smell like a really weird chemical, which is nice. It actually smells like peaches. So I am going to go in with the blush in the middle, and then I'm going to go in with the bronzer, then the highlighter, etc. I'm actually going to mix this highlighter with this highlighter because this one is a little bit more peachy, and that one is definitely more of a whiter champagne. A little bit heavy, but honestly the blush does not look that bad. I'm going with the bronzer now. I'm really hoping this is not going to be powdery or, you know, chalky, or it doesn't want to blend. I don't want it to be muddy either, so let's just see what happens. Pleasantly surprised. Like, that bronzer actually looks really nice. Honestly, that bronzer did look pretty good. Now, there is also another collection that they have that I'm just decided to just kind of throw in this video too, and that is the Covergirl Chocoholic Contour Palette, and this one is very strongly chocolate scented, so of course another Too Faced reference. I'm just going to go in with this one. This one is a little bit deeper, so this one might be better for deeper skin tones. I am going to just apply it very softly, like really softly. That one actually was really nice. A little goes a long way with that bronzer. Definitely was a little bit darker. Now the good thing is my face smells like peaches and chocolate, which I don't think that would be a terrible combination. So far so good. I'm giving this pretty much a good review so far because this is actually not bad. These highlighters I would say is a little bit too dark for me, so I'm going to put this one away, but I did use that for the contour. But the good thing is that we're just going to keep diving right into this collection. Like I said, I'm going to go in with this highlighter, and then I'm going to go in with this highlighter right here. I'm just going to kind of see how much pigment am I going to get from this. It's not as blinding as I want, and it is more peachy, so it is more like a shift peachy kind of color. I'm now going to go in with the more champagne-y toned color and see how it applies over top. I will say, definitely very glittery, but it's not terrible. Liking them so far, just the highlighter is not as impressive for me. You guys in nice and close, and we're just going to dive right in it to the palettes. So we have the Peach Punch palette, and we have the Chocoholic palette. So now, I don't really know which one I'm going to go in with first. I'm going to go in with this shade first, and just see how that color will blend. Now we're going to go in with this peach one, which of course we're going to throw this away as well because that's not even necessary. I'm going to go in with like the peachy shade right here because I really want to add just a little bit of pop of peach to this look. Because I feel like it, I'm going to go in with the inner corner of brow bone highlight because I found a shade in here that's really stunning. I want to see how this one will look on like as a highlight. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this shade right here again, and I'm going to kind of blend it out with this shade right here from the Peach palette. I'm going to go back in with the chocolate palette right here. This one's like a smoky gray kind of color, and I want to use that for the outer corners, just to add a little bit of smoke. On a dampened brush, I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here in the chocolate palette because there's such a pretty reflect to it that I really want to see if it will be pigmented or not. It doesn't look that terrible. I mean, there was a lot of fallout with that shade, but it wasn't that bad. I'm just adding a little bit of that highlighter that I use on my face on the inner corners. I feel like every time I sweep it away, it just gets a little less pigmented every time. Not loving that. So I'm going to throw on some mascara, and I actually am about to go to work. So I am going to throw on a gloss as well, and I will be right back. But I did throw on a lip gloss. I threw on the Wet n Wild Flight of Fancy lip gloss in Featherless, which is actually a really pretty, like, sheer, peachy gloss. So loving that so far. It feels really nice as well. $3.99, you cannot beat that. I'll have to say, Drugstore is really coming up with their formulas and really coming up with their collections. Some of them are hit or misses. I will say, the whole thing as a whole, of all the CoverGirl new launches, I will say I'm very iffy. I'm very on the fence. I'm very like, I don't like it or I like it. You know what I mean? I really don't have a very honest, true opinion to it because I'm still kind of like, it's eh. Honestly, every item in there was like $9, $7, $8, and it's not gonna break your bank to try them out for yourself. And of course, you can always return it wherever you buy it. So I mean, honestly, it's not that bad, and it's worth a try. I think it's worth a try because some people might have a little bit better of a time trying to blend them, trying to work with the products. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.